Welcome to the 2020 banding of the Mayo Clinic Falcons.
My name is Jackie Fallon. I'm with an organization known as the Midwest Peregrine Society. Today we are at Mayo Clinic, very excited to band the 4 very healthy 3 female chicks and single male. Getting the peregrines off the top of the Mayo Building can be challenging because the adults are going to be very defensive. They've invested a lot of time in raising up these chicks, and we are a giant predator as far as they're concerned. So we always go up with more than just myself. So we had a team of 5 people today. We also had another individual that was guarding us with a broom. So the broom was basically an extension of a human body so that if a falcon flies towards us, they're only going to fly 6 feet close to us instead of right at top of our heads. So the adults make their swoops and passes. Again, they're the fastest animal in the world at flying at dives at over 220 miles an hour. So if you get hit by that little 2-pound bird, it is going to hurt. And today we did have that happen.
Ah! You hit me.
I told ya!
I'm initiated. 28 years, first time ever.
We had the entrance blocked so the chicks couldn't go anywhere. I reach in, grab each chick, put them into our specially designed transport box, which has individual compartments for each chick, and it's very well ventilated. We boxed up all the chicks, took the elevator back down to the bottom of the Mayo Building and came into the conference room, which is where we actually banded and named the chicks. Why do we band? Well, we have learned an amazing amount of information over the last 40 years banding peregrines in this portion of the upper Midwest. It tells us how long the birds live, where they migrate, how many young they have, and it just gives us a really good idea of how well the population is doing out there, especially going from a population of 0 in 1964 to what we have now. We've got over 70 territories in the state of Minnesota alone, producing about 150 chicks every year. So we have met recovery. This program is by far the most successful endangered species recovery program worldwide. So we found out we had 3 girls and a boy. So we named our 3 girls Annabelle, Glory, and Nadia. And then our little boy is named Orville. We named the smallest little girl, I was given the honor by the Heritage Committee to name that chick, and I chose the name Nadia, which means hope in Russian. So with everything going on and everything that Mayo has meant to me over the last 30 some odd years, I thought it was a very fitting name, and the Heritage Committee approved it. So I was privileged to have that honor. And then we were also lucky to be joined by some of the staff that work here at Mayo and other facility staff that have been through and on the front lines of this entire pandemic participate in the banding. People relate to wildlife and they relate to these chicks. And so again, I think it's an amazing partnership we have with Mayo. One of my favorite quotes is, "The hope is a thing with feathers," by Emily Dickinson. And this is a little bit of normalcy in today's time. Just showing, don't give up. It's, we went from 0 to recovery and nobody ever thought we could do it. So it shocked even the best of the biologists. So we really appreciate Mayo and everybody who participates in this recovery program.